For anyone rewatching this, good morning. And we're just waiting to see if anyone's out there. Uh, I had actually thought I scheduled it 5 minutes away and it started right away. So maybe no one will be here for 5 minutes. Maybe no one will be here at all. But we'll just give it a minute. I had to turn that down, get everything set up. Oh, look it. We've got a couple people in here. Anyone want to say hi? Good morning. I got my PC over there. It's better for me to see chat that way. All right, 3. Just messing around this morning. I'm going to start trying to get involved with the community even more because you all support me and make me happy. So what do I have? I have some work to do today. Get through some tumbles, weigh them out. Figured I was going to do that anyway. So you might as well hang with me and enjoy seeing what I get to see as I weigh, about 50 pounds of tumbles into 1 pound bags. That's what I'm looking to do. So I'll give it a few minutes, see who's going to pop in, say hi. I hope I have chat open. Sorry, over the glasses like an old man. Someone pop in there and say hi. Make sure chat's working for me. Reach over and get something. There we go. Kiersey, how you doing? I just wanted to make sure chat was working. This is the first time I've kind of just popped up like this and done that. So that's cool. I would say good morning, but from my side, it's good morning. Hey, Patty. It's lovely to see the names in here already. So yeah, today, and maybe in the future, I'm gonna keep doing more like this. I watch other people do their live streams where they're pretty much just about doing everything, and so why not have you along on the ride when I'm doing everything? So wow, how did I get 17 people in here already? Well, that's kind of cool. All right, well, I'll keep saying hi as we go along, and let's just flip this around. Let's start looking at some stuff. So what do we have here this morning? We've got a scale, which I'm going to turn on, right? It even tells you hello. We'll make sure we tear that out so it's all to zeros. Danny says hi. Thank you, Patricia. Appreciate it. All right, so 50 pounds. If I didn't have my camera mounted here, I would show you, but I'm going to probably sort these out into the big one and then into the small one. So let's check out some of these bigger pieces. Hello, Andrea Fitzpatrick. Nice to see you, Ride Dog. So yeah, so look at these. Some of these are pretty good. And I will tell you, I did not tumble these. I found a guy near a couple hours away that's using a 15-pounder to tumble. And he's got a lot of pet wood and a lot of beautiful tumbles. So I thought, let me pick some up, see if you guys are going to want them for sale. That's just a piece of what I'm going to do is sort out some of these bigger ones. There's a lot going on here, so I'm not going to just stay with all of them. Look at that one. Whew. Little druzy in there. So right now, like I said, going through the bigger ones. Yeah, there's a lot of pet wood in here, Kiersey. She says you're drooling. Here, I'll show you another piece. You know what I love about pet wood is that back in the day, wood grain was much tighter. It took a lot longer to grow a tree, and this was very strong wood. Nowadays, the trees just grow quick and they're weaker. The grain of the wood is farther apart. Something to do with our climate and all of that other stuff. Thanks, Patty. Patty says, nice pet wood. So yeah, there's tons of pet wood in here. I don't even know how to sort the big from the small, but we're gonna try. And I'm sorry that it's gonna be a little loud because that's the way it goes. Just another, I'm not saying this is all pet wood. I'm just kind of going through what he has, showing you what we got and sorting by size. I'm gonna call these big pieces. Look at that. A lot of different types of materials. There's some jasper there. Addie, Romania Rockhound, comes in to say hello. Good morning. Let's take a peek at some of these other big ones. There's a lot of nice stuff here. Yep, so my job today is just to get through some of these tumbles, get them sorted out, and then get weighed out. And I figure what I'm going to do is throw in some of the bigger ones with a lot of the smaller ones and try to balance out the loads. AZRE's in the house. Hey there. That's Brian saying what's up. Ooh, that's a nice one. And by the way, I have not looked through these. I just met with the gentleman and he told me how he got these polishes and showed me buckets and buckets, and I just got them and ran. And like I said, the point of all this is to get through them a little bit, do some sorting and then some weighing. I mean, it's ridiculous. 50 pounds of tumbles is a lot of tumble. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Giving you an idea what's in there. Ooh. That's neat. That looks like butterscotch. Jaspers. Maybe some quartzite. Hey, Julie. How you doing? And then Betty's in the house. Yeah. Find some more of these big guys. Sorry about all that clacking, but it's gonna happen. Oh, look at that. Nice color. Just a big piece of white. I think that's quartzite. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yes, of course I said hi to Patty earlier. Sorry about that. I'm already in this and forgot what I was doing. That's a cool piece right there. There's a lot of pet wood in here, I think. Oh, there's a couple really cool pieces here. I'm setting those aside. Another nice piece of pet wood. And for those that didn't catch it, right now I'm just sorting. Ooh. Dendrites. Very nice. Just sorting by size, just to kind of get myself managed before I start weighing them out. I think I'm going to do 1 pound bags, which will give me about 50 bags to sell. Oh, I was missing that Betty's asking Addie if they do martial arts. And Addie says 30 years of practice. Very nice, Addie. Love that. That's for sure. I'm it's not as disciplined, let's say, but I'm a big MMA guy, training MMA. So stand up, jujitsu, all that other fun stuff. Oh, check this one. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at the colors in that pet wood. Holy smokes. Sorry, I love that. Oh, we got a slab that was tumbled. Yeah. There's so much nice stuff here. Here, let me show you a couple pieces that weren't big, but I kind of threw them off to the side. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, this is cool pieces. And again, I did not tumble this. I found someone on Facebook that was selling, met up with them. And yeah, I think what I do 25 pounds and then came back and did another 25 because they were so nice. And again, here's smaller pieces, but more pet wood. This tote is loaded with pet wood. Look at that. Woo! And they're such tight grained pieces too, and they show so well. Here's some other ones that pop kind of nice. Just the clarity is pretty, or I don't know, it's not very clear, but I like it. And check this little guy out. Oh, right there. Yeah. So back to some of the bigger ones, get them out of the mix. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. You know, I don't usually make, or let me say this again. Tumbles have never really been my thing. I've never been very attracted to them for some reason, but I think it was just because I didn't learn to appreciate them. And I've been spending some time with some tumbled stones now, and I'm kind of freaking out that I don't have my tumbler going. And by the way, no one beat me up for this, but I've had a Lortone 3-pound single tumbler for about 12 years, and it is still sitting in the box. Never used it. I know. Shame, shame. What is this? So yeah, I think after handling all these tumbles, maybe it's in order to learn how to start tumbling my own stones. Right? I know. I know. It's such a shame. But I have it. And maybe I'll do an unboxing video and then have someone help me through my first barrel of stones. Wow. Kind of feels like the tote's getting smaller, but not really. Betty says hers aren't rolling right now either, so shame on her. Yeah, it's not just me. I mean, no one's as bad as me. I don't think I've heard the 12-year story, have a tumbler, never used it story, but you know, leave it to me to be different. All right, so a lot of us aren't rolling anything. I mean, tumblers, by the way. This isn't a 420 channel. Man, I love tight grain. You just don't see that in wood anymore, of course, when this old wood just, you know, I'll say it again, that's one of the parts that I love about petrified wood. Yeah, I understand about the cold tumble saga. I've heard that from a lot of people over this season. Been paying attention a little bit more to tumbled life. Ooh, Jaspers. Nice. There we are. Cool. All these are in the big box, and the big box is getting full already. No, I'm not kidding, guys. I'm going to just end up showing all this and never even... That's what's going to happen. Watch. Because I'm hanging out with friends, I'm just going to show you it all, sort it out, and then I'll probably go around later and actually weigh them out. Oh, my goodness. Ready? What is going on there? Sorry, I'm putting down these other ones. Wow, this is got all kinds of little dendrites in there. And this kind of purplish pink color. That's a neat piece. Will rocks. He comes in with a very nice. Yeah, that's a cool piece. Another dark piece of pet wood. The gentleman that I'm getting these from, which by the way, I think he's got plenty more. He's running 15-pound tumblers. So, oh my goodness. Again, this is the first time I've actually gone through them. I've had them for about 2 weeks, and after I went out towards Portland for an appointment, anytime I go to somewhere around away from my house, I always hop on to see who's selling what. Because if I'm heading out there, I might as well turn it into a business opportunity. Togg's in the house. He says, what did I miss here? He says, do dogs chase tumblers? Sorry, I'm just catching up. Oh, you guys are just talking about dog behavior. Yeah, I know. I got me a 3-year-old that's 3-year-old dog, puppy, whatever. But every time he sees someone and gets excited, he just pees all over the floor. He manages himself well every other moment. He lets me know when he has to go to the bathroom and all of that. But someone comes in and says hi to him, and he loses it. Yeah, I get it. Will Rock says, I just can't sell my rocks. I put so much time into finding them. Well, I got some rules for myself there, Will. And that is that I only allow myself to keep a few different types of rocks. So my thing is I love limb casts. I love druzy and bots. And then I always forget the name of this, but when calcite leaves the other stone and then you get that geometric formation, I love that. So I'm allowed to collect any of that kind of stuff that I find out in the world. Everything else, um, I'm finding that I'm probably just going to start giving away on the channel. Now, anything that I buy, I only buy to sell. So anything that I see here, as amazed as I am about anything that I buy, I am not allowed to keep it. And that keeps me from getting out of control. Look at this one. It's another piece of pet wood. Dang, this is a great lot. Yeah, this guy's doing some good stuff. Oh yeah, let me show you something. Let me show you what else this guy does. This guy knows his thunder eggs. Check that out. He taught me a thing or two about polishing, which tells me cerium oxide is a necessity to come up with a mirror polish. But these are his too. Yep, this is going to be for sale. I have about 10 of his, and if they sell the way I'm hoping they will, I'm going back, because he had about 50 or more, and I was just overwhelmed, and I couldn't keep going. I sat there and stared at each one for 5 minutes and could only get 9 or 10 in before I ran out of time. Let me show you another one of his. Check this big boy out. Boom. Yeah, and the thing about this is he's got thunder eggs from about 5 locations, including this one. See that green? I forget where he says, but these are closed locations. You can't get these anymore. So, yeah. What the? Right? I'm telling you, there is some nice ones. Here's another one of his. Yeah, these are all going to be for sale, like I said. And when they get all scooped up, like I assume they would, I will go find this guy and get more. Get more tumbles, get more of his thunder eggs, and talk to him more so I learn. Because that's what I want my thunder eggs to look like. All right. I'm standing up here. Sorry for the noise, friends. Just going through and looking for those big boys. Oh, look at this. It looks like a thunder egg slab. All right. We're getting down to some smaller ones, so it might be time to just kind of make piles. Let's see. See if there was that thunder egg slice. He tumbled that. Oh, Brian's having trouble with chat. What in the? Boom. Oh, boy. That is a mix of colors. Hey, I'm glad people popped in. This is fun. This is the best work I've had to do in a while. So, my guys, I don't even know how to do this anymore. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw some in a box here. And we're going to peruse them. I'm probably going to take the camera off the mount and just show you what I got. At this point, like I said, I might not even take the time to weigh them. I might just have fun with you guys, and then once I click off, then do the real work. Okay, gotta show you this one. That almost looks like pet wood, but not. I don't know, it's grainy. That's some crazy color if that's pet wood. Someone says Maury Mountains, or Brian says Maury Mountains. And other people have been having problems too. Patty's been having issues with chat. I've heard other people have been complaining about YouTube this last week or so. Gosh dang. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked on certain pieces while I'm just trying to make piles. The details in some of these. Hey, Meg's Mac in the house. Yeah, what did we say? Did someone... Yeah, I'll need some help over on here because speaking of Hampton, I can't tell if this is Hampton Butte or if this is a green jasper. We got greens though. Look at the colors in that. Tell you what. I got 3 more pieces of beauty greens. So yeah, you guys are going to all have to tell me what's up with this stuff. Because I'm constantly learning. So many rocks from so many locations. Hampton for sure, right? Okay. Look at that. And I tell you, I'm actually freaking out because I want to keep some of this. Check this one out. Check this one out. This is all coming up for sale too. Boom. See that? So nice. That's all for someone else. I mean, that is when I have my sale and someone picks it up. You know what? Since we're just having a little bit of fun showing rocks, here's some of the other pet wood I have. Let me move this thing out of the way. Boom. Some of it's beautiful. Some of it's just rough specimens of what an old tree would look like. You know, this isn't like opalized or anything like that, but still pet wood, which I think is awesome. Right? So apparently this live just turning into a show off the rocks that I'm going to be selling soon. Again, grain. See, when I have the sale now, I don't have to show it off as much. But then there's some pieces like this too, with that nice opalized stuff. Boom. Yep. And more pretty pieces in there. Just a mix of stuff. You know, let's have a little fun, show off some stuff. And then, you know, we have things like this that are coming up for sale. If you love the carnelian thing. Whoa, my camera wants to dance this morning. Got a box full of carnelians. Pretty sparkly chameleons. Carnelians also. Quartz with carnelian. Some pretty bands in that. It's a lot of cool stuff coming at you. Did I show you this chunk of pet wood yet? Yep. Lots of fun. Then what else do we have? Then we have some just whoa, a big crash is what we got. Then just some sparklies of different sorts. Got some agate and quartz in that. More crystal formations. Yep. And then we're going to have some what do we call these? Chalcedony roses. I got a lot of those that I need to sort out too. Put the big ones in one pile and maybe make some bags of the smaller ones. And find some with some real good red in it. And then we got the crazy swirly ones in there too, like this. That'll actually pop pretty good when we, if someone polishes that, although it's a cool specimen on its own. A lot of that to get through. Still got 7 people in there. We're a little quiet in chat, but that's okay. Unless everyone's chat's kind of broken, like they're saying. Jason Hansen says, "Oh, what was that red one? This one here? Yeah. This is carne asada right here. Rolled up, getting ready to go into a taco for me." Oh man, now I'm hungry. Yeah, there's some of them that have some nice red. I'll have to polish one around and leave the red and maybe show how good that works. And then, what else am I going to have for you? We're going to have slabs. No one likes polka dot agate, right? People hate polka dot agate. So no one's going to want to buy that. Too bad we can't get this anymore. Or at least for a while. So yeah, I have a box of slabs to get through as well. Of course, they always look better when they're wet. I mean, rocks. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Yeah, but that's just a little taste of what we got. But yeah, so what was I going to do here anyways? I was going to try to take this off the mount. Oh yeah, let me show you a couple cool things. Because I have no idea what's going on. What in the world is going on there? It is Trip. Kind of looks like a white fur thunder egg, but not. And it also kind of looks like a femur. Or not. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. And this is actually one I'm considering keeping. Because it actually acts as a flute. Sort of. See if I can get it. That was this. There's actually 2 or 3 tones depending on where you hit. It's kind of neat. Nature's whistle. I don't know. You put me in a canyon and have me take a deep breath. I could probably let that be heard a mile away. So, let's do this. I'm going to bring you over here. Oh, yeah. And we'll have all those to go. And then I think some of us have seen that there's some shells that need to find some homes. There's some coral. But yeah, so check this out. Wooden Chrome, hey bro, how you doing? Yeah, Faces of Stone loves that kind of stuff. I do know that, actually. I talk with him sometimes. So yeah, I'm going to be eventually letting y'all go, and that's when I'll probably weigh out the 1 pound of tumbles, because I'm not really getting any work done. I'm just having fun with you guys. Oh, this is exploring for me because I haven't seen any of these. Oh, that's nice. Is that moss in there? Let's go. Oh, can't tell. You like those shells there, Patty? Yeah, there's some really cool ones. Here, I'll show you one that I really like. I think this one's cool. I just like how sharp the points are. Nature's Armor. I like that one. So yeah, we're just peeking at some of these again. Oh, what do we got here? Nice. That's going to be in someone's bag. Yeah, Jason, I think that was kind of mossy. But my camera with me holding it's being a little bit finicky. Man. Tell you what, there is some cool stuff in here. I'm actually thinking about pulling a sale again after I let you guys go. I'm thinking about probably trying to jump in maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock today and go ahead and have this bagged up and start a sale. And if you haven't seen my community post, my intention is having 5 days of fun with you guys. Sorry, I've sidetracked myself with this little beauty. Oh my gosh. If I wanted a pocket rock, I would make this one it. Holy smokes. Or maybe someone should just cab that into one big chunky necklace. I don't know. Holy smokes, I'm loving that. Oh yeah, Tog, you probably is. Yeah, I'll work with them. Romania's yeah, I'll probably work around them. But you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to throw in more just random stuff just because I have this brain that makes it so I try to make everything perfect before it happens. And do you know how many times I've just bailed on situations because it wasn't perfect enough for me? And I'm tired of that. I just want to connect with you guys and have fun. And so there'll be some sales that I'll probably have, and barely anyone's going to be there. And that'll be the day that someone's going to get some good deals, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure my way. All I'm doing is what's making me happy these days. And I've been waking up every morning with a smile. And so I'm going to keep communicating with everyone out there in the Rock family because between my own kids and my own family, my wife, you guys are the next best thing that I have going. I will tell you that. And being away from you kind of when I went silent there for a week was no fun. It was good for me. Whoa. Sorry. Again, I'm getting impressed with a few here there. Yep. It's already got something for the necklace. Oh my gosh, so many goodies. Sorry, this is going to be loud again. A tie slide for sure. That'll go in the big pile. That's a piece of pet wood also. What do we have? Oh. What in the world? Is this amethyst sage? Almost looks like a slice of amethyst sage, like the end slice. Tiffany, maybe? Oh, dude, if it's Tiffany, that would be sick. I don't know. I don't know much about Tiffany. I've just started learning about it a little bit. But that's cool. I might put that one aside to look at it closer. Again, another dope piece of pet wood. Look at the tight grain on that. Dang. So much cool stuff in here. I want to buy one of my bags of Tumbled. Yeah, a lot of this is pet wood. Oh, what do we got here? Another one. Good stuff. That goes in the big pile. Sorry, maybe it's really bad when you guys are up close. What do we got here? It's a boot. It's a quartz crystal agate boot. Oh, this is a pretty. Someone needs a manicure. I think it's me. This one. Oh, get in there. That's neat. I still got 4 people hanging out, 14 people hanging out. That's cool. It's hard to walk away from rocks, right, guys? Oh, that's so pretty. Let's give another scoop by here. See if there's anything else magical that I am not seeing. Oh. Wow. What one is that? Okay, that's going on the side too. Is that Hampton? Just a chunk of that's been tumbled? Wow. That's amazing. Looks like we got more dendrites in that one. So many beautiful stones. Anyone want to come back and meet with me today and buy some of this? Yeah. Oh, this is another pretty. The banding in that. For sure, D. Again, I was supposed to be getting work done here, but instead I'm getting amazed with the tumbles as I'm going through them. Like I said, I'll have to do the work later on. Almost looks like a mushroom. Wow. That's cool. Transition into these jaspery stuff from the agate. Meg's freaking out over there. I think Meg says, yes, I would come back and buy some of these from you. Okay, so I'm reading into them their emoji, but still. Yeah, so much material. Another cool piece of pet wood. This is an amazing way to really see the detail of pet wood, is by tumbling them. A lot of pet wood. Oh, see, there's another. I think someone cut this, and then there might be all parts of the other one in this, but that's gorgeous. Woo! Some of these are so darn good, I feel like I should auction them off individually, but I'm not going to do that. That's just too much. We'd never get through this. I'd be showing up on auction 600 going, okay, kids, it's time to sell some more of these rocks. Hold on, I got to go to the bathroom again. Sorry. Rock Hounding Hunter says, hubby's home. See you later, everyone. Take great care. That's gorgeous. All right, D, I hope to see you later. Oh, loving all this. Loving it. Yeah, I'm excited to put this together and give you guys an opportunity to grab some of this. Even the small little pieces are just something. Oh, there's another. So much gorgeous pet wood. I just said it. I don't know how many times I've said it, but seriously. Patricia says pet wood tumbles up sweetly. I'm going to have to agree with you. And we're finding more of those agates with the crystal inside. It got tumbled up nicely. Well, this is pretty green. Might be some Hampton also. Yeah, it's so nice. One more tumble over here. Okay, we're going to move this. Oh, see? More bands. What's on the bottom? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a jackpot right there. See that? Bands stacked on top of bands, stacked on top of bands. Oh wait, there's also some bands over there. Where are we? There we go. Wow. Okay, that was the one. Then we had this one. Right. Then that had this one under here. Where's Rick with all these water lines, right? And actually, then I noticed this guy over here too. Oh, where are we? That's a trip. Looks like it's ghosted. And then we had some, dude, I'm telling you. And there's one more over here I'm going to check out because just can't help it. Yeah. And they just keep popping up. They just keep popping up. Look at another. And I think I see another. What's going on there? You guys are in for a treat when you get your bags. You know what? And when I make these, I'm thinking now, because there's so many nice ones, I'm not even going to really go through them and show them off too much. I'm just going to make those 1 pound bags, and you know there's going to be nice stuff in there. This one almost looks like it could have iris, but probably not. Wow. I think I looked at that one already. Hey, man. All right, let's switch this around. Hey, everyone. All right, well, I tell you what. You can see that I have a lot more to go through. And you got a taste of some cool stuff coming at you soon. Like I said, maybe today. I'll figure out when's a good time that I might be able to get in there with y'all and see if anyone shows up and takes this away from me. And I think that's it. You know, I've been on almost 50 minutes. I appreciate that more than a dozen of you have hung out and enjoyed what I got going here. And my thing this week is, if I hadn't mentioned it, I'm hoping to have 5 days of fun. 5 days of fun with Fred. So every day I'm hoping to do something random, pop on, go for half an hour, maybe go for a few hours. Could be a sale. We might go as long as 4. Who knows? But I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to worry about overscheduling it and finding out when the perfect time is to have it, because if I do that, I'm just going to keep skipping it. And I want to hang out with y'all. So that's what we're going to do. This was the first day, and I'm hoping to connect with you again later today. And then we'll just take each day step by step, and I'll spend as much time as I can with you. I'm not going to forget about my family, but I'll also spend a lot of time with my rock family. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to hit the stop button here in a second, and I want you guys to keep an eye on notifications and pop in whenever you can. I appreciate you. Everyone, Meg, Patricia, Romania, Kiersey, and when I say Romania, it means Addie. All you, I appreciate you. And let's see what we see here. I'm going to just read a couple of little things here, and we're seeing a thank you. I appreciate that, Kiersey. Meg's just apologizing for not having her fingers. Okay, yes, she wants some of these, and then she'll see me later, so that's perfect. And yep, everyone's saying later. Give me a peace out. Yay, yay. And I hope everyone who's been part of me from the very beginning and was worried about me, I hope that you all can see that I got my spark back. And I really appreciate you all sharing the love and support and keeping me on the right track. Much love, much appreciation, and I hope to see you later. Take care, everyone.